What's up, everyone? My name is SidsLight, the variety streaming raccoon from Toontown, and today we're going to play a little Outer Worlds 2. So, bear with me. I'm going to get it pulled up now. Oh, it's got to unpack. I agree. I love the playlist. I like all the lo-fi songs on it. Alright, 1% unpacked. If I had known this, I would have been unpacking it earlier. Oh, I'm excited for it, man. Outer World is basically, it's made by the people who played New Vegas. And it's like that, but you're exploring. Why is Mike Bierman not returning? Oh. No, you said, oh, you're non-binary all male. So it's because you're non-binary. Alright, so this is the Outer World.
We got ourselves a hero. This ought to be good. Let the killing commence.
Welcome to the Arcadia colony. A place filled with betrayal and vengeance, science and mind control.
Such a relatable interest.
Tyranny, guilty, and math. A at the center of it all is you. You who make the choices about who will live, who will die, and who will control the outer worlds. But don't worry, you can still just blow shit up if you want.
It's in Game Pass. See? Yeah, I'm excited to play it. That'd be good, Mike. I don't remember a lot of the first one's story. I wonder.
Now is the perfect time to revisit the darkly comic, spacefaring tale of the original Outer Worlds. It's been a few years since the first game launched in 2019, and since then, we've gotten 2 DLC expansions that added new twists to Halcyon Colony's story. In this video, I'll walk through the entire main storyline of the Outer Worlds, from character creation and cryosleep on the colony ship Hope, through the adventures on various planets, and all the way to the final confrontation.
I remember that.
And it comes smashing down atop the very person it was meant to meet. Captain Alex Hawthorne, standing eagerly by his beacon on Terra 2's surface, fails to get clear in time and is accidentally crushed to death by the stranger's landing pod. When the stranger climbs out of the pod, they're greeted not by their smuggler ally, but instead by his splattered remains. Alone on an unfamiliar planet, Dr. Wells speaks with the stranger over a comms device and suggests that they simply take Hawthorne's identity, as his ship and credentials could prove to be very useful. Wells directs the stranger to find Hawthorne's vessel, a small freighter named the Unreliable, to commandeer it. It's what he would have wanted, presumably. As the stranger ventures out, they search for the Unreliable's landing zone in Emerald Vale, a colonial region dominated by canyons, alien wilderness, and a company town named Edgewater. Almost immediately, the stranger runs into hostile local wildlife, forcing them to fight to survive. They soon stumble across a wounded worker from Edgewater who offers a quick primer on...
Oh, here we go. A 9-minute recap.
We begin in an alternate future that diverged at the year 1901, when U.S. President William McKinley was not assassinated by Leon Czolgosz at the Pan American Exposition. As a result, Theodore Roosevelt never succeeded him, and large business trusts were never broken up, leading to a hyper-corporate, class-centric society dominated by the power of megacorporations, which by the distant future had begun to colonize space and terraform alien planets with varying results. Earth residents are encouraged to undertake efforts to colonize these systems, among which is Halcyon, a 6-planet star system. Traveling to Halcyon requires both the use of advanced spacecraft, with a specialist skip drive, and for the colonists to undergo a 10-year cryosleep in transit. In 2285, 2 colony ships were dispatched to colonize Halcyon, the Hope and the Groundbreaker. While the Groundbreaker successfully arrived in Halcyon, colonizing the planets Terra 1, later renamed Monarch, and Terra 2, the Hope and its cargo mysteriously disappeared in transit, slipping into myth among the citizens of Halcyon. The Groundbreaker is placed in a permanent orbit near Terra 2, with the original crew's descendants converting it from a colony ship into a small independent citadel. In 2355, the Hope is discovered drifting on the outskirts of the Halcyon system by mad scientist Phineas Wells, who manages to safely revive one of the passengers, called the Stranger. Wells informs the Stranger that the Halcyon colony has fallen on hard times due to the mass incompetence of the various megacorporations, referred to collectively as the Board, that govern every aspect of life in Halcyon. Due to the after effects of prolonged cryosleep, the Stranger has substantially higher mental and physical abilities than the majority of ordinary Halcyon residents. Wells tasks the Stranger with securing the resources needed to revive the remaining Hope colonists, who Wells believes hold the key to Halcyon's salvation. Wells jettisons the Stranger in an escape pod onto Terra 2, where a contact, the smuggler Alex Hawthorne, is waiting. Unfortunately, the Stranger's pod lands on Hawthorne, killing him instantly, due to Hawthorne not realizing he should have stood away from the landing beacon. The Stranger commandeers Hawthorne's ship, the Unreliable, which is piloted by an artificial intelligence named Ada, or Autonomous Digital Astrogator. In search of a power converter for the Unreliable, the Stranger ventures into the nearby frontier town of Edgewater, where the Board-supported cannery town is caught in a cold war with deserters, led by Adelaide McDevitt. The Stranger is asked by town mayor, Reed Thompson, to divert power away from McDevitt's village back to Edgewater, which would force the deserters to return to the town. However, McDevitt instead suggests diverting the power to her clan, shutting down the canneries, and freeing the townsfolk from
No
Board
problem,
oppression,
Link.
which
Thank
is
you
what
for hanging
Stranger
out. I
decides to do.
appreciate it.
The
I'll be
Stranger is
on
joined
again
this mission by
tonight, even if
Edgewater's
I take a
bashful town
break.
engineer, Parvati Holcomb,
I have
a
ACW
later
with
officer
Coco.
placed aboard the Unreliable. The Stranger also recruits additional allies to her crew, including wisecracking mercenary Ellie Fenhill, ship's hand Felix Millstone, Edgewater vicar Maximilian DeSoto, alcoholic monster hunter Nyoka, and a cleaning robot named Sam. The Stranger learns that Wells is wanted by the Board for acts of alleged terrorism, can decide whether to side with Wells or the Board in their quest to save Halcyon, and chooses to side with Wells. After leaving Terra 2, the Stranger heads to Monarch, a colonized moon orbiting the gas giant Olympus, where an information broker holds the location of a batch of dimethyl sulfoxide, a chemical important to Wells' revival of the Hope's colonists. As landing on Monarch is prohibited after the Board disowned the colony there, the Stranger must first retrieve a passkey from aboard the Groundbreaker, which remains independent from the Board. With the passkey, the Stranger lands in the town of Stellar Bay, discovering that the colony is divided into 2 violent factions. Monarch Stellar Industries, or MSI, a corporate group led by Sanjar Nandi, who face harsh opposition from the Board for their self-declared ownership of Monarch, and the Iconoclasts, idealistic revolutionaries led by Graham Bryant and Zora Blackwood. After retrieving the intel from the broker, the Stranger witnesses a Board gunship crash nearby. Both the MSI and the Iconoclasts ask the Stranger to retrieve the gunship's weapons, and the Stranger can choose to give the weapons to either side, deciding to give them to MSI so that they can fortify their settlement's defenses. With the broker's intel, Wells directs the Stranger to Halcyon's wealthy capital, Byzantium, where the Minister of Earth, Aloysius Clark, has just signed for a shipment of dimethyl sulfoxide. Tracking Clark down to his townhouse, the Stranger learns that Clark has been placed under house arrest by Board Chairman Charles Rockwell, the true recipient of the chemicals. In Rockwell's private quarters, the Stranger discovers a video in which Rockwell announces the Lifetime Employment Program, which is the Board conspiring to place the majority of the colonists in indefinite cryosleep, ostensibly in order to save humanity, but in actuality to hoard the remaining food supplies for the wealthiest citizens. In order to store these frozen workers, the Hope colonists will be ejected into space, with the Hope turned into a vast cryogenic warehouse. The dimethyl sulfoxide is being used on human test subjects to attempt to recreate Wells' revival formula, in the hope that workers can...
I don't remember a lot of the story, so that's why we're watching this.
The Stranger retrieves the chemicals, has the option of killing the test subjects in the process by extracting all instead of just a portion of the chemicals, and decides to take all of it, as having more will guarantee that the Hope colonists can be revived. Wells suggests using Ada and the Unreliable's power to skip the Hope into the inner Halcyon system, placing it in orbit near his laboratory above Terra 2 so that he can begin the revival process. Sophia Conde, the adjutant for the Board, instead proposes that the Stranger skip the Hope to Tartarus, a planet which is home to the Board's infamous Labyrinth prison complex, so that the Board can apprehend Wells and begin killing the colonists. The Stranger infiltrates the Hope and learns what occurred during the ill-fated voyage. the Hope's skip drive developed an unforeseen fault, extending the planned 10-year mission to 60 years. As food rations ran out, some of the crew turned to cannibalizing the frozen colonists in order to survive, before staging a mutiny. The captain sealed the Hope's cryo chambers and locked the ship on course for Halcyon, leaving everyone aboard to succumb to starvation. The stranger also discovers that she was not the first colonist Wells attempted to revive. He made at least 12 attempts prior, with fatal results for the colonists involved. Wiring Ada into the Hope's control system, the stranger is able to skip the Hope to either Terra 2 or Tartarus, and decides on Terra 2. There, the board apprehends Wells at his base and takes him to the labyrinth on Tartarus. The stranger and her crew land on Tartarus and fight their way through the prison, learning Wells is being held hostage by a Conde. The stranger reaches Wells, negotiates with the Conde, and forces her to release him peacefully. The stranger is then informed that contact with Earth has been lost, and that a board troop ship, en route to the home planet, mysteriously disappeared in transit. The stranger is offered leadership of the Halcyon colonies and is allowed to shape humanity's future however she sees fit. With Halcyon now free of both Earth and the board's influence, the colonies are able to use their newfound freedom to shape their own destiny. The stranger and her crew go their separate ways, and the story of the unreliable slips into legend.
Okay. "1992, where are you? Where are you?" Rob Van Dam and Jacqueline have begun dating. Bam, SidsLight. So unpacking this game's taking forever. Alright, Bull Nakano versus the Magnificent Mimi. Right. The Dudleys. Against Rey Mysterio and Psychosis, aka Lucha World Order. Ultimo Dragon versus Eddie Guerrero. 28 now. It's cooking. Just kidding. It's going super slow. Opener, SidsLight, cutting a promo. Let's do a Ricky Steamboat promo. Yeah, I might, at the rate it's going. $85 on my promo. 47 on Chris Benoit defeating Stevie Richards. He broke his fingers. Ultimo Guerrero defeats Eddie Guerrero. Or Ultimo Dragon. The Dragon Stevie. He got a 20 or a 50. High Times defeated the Thrill Seekers. Got 57. Magnificent Mimi defeated Bull Nakano after an interference. Bubba Ray and Devon got a 48 on their promo. Lucha World Order defeated the Dudley Boys after Devon was disqualified for using a chair at a 60. Ricky Steamboat got an 86 on his promo and a 73 in the match where him and Eddie Guerrero defeated Captain Jack and Andre the Giant. Bam Bam Bigelow defeats SidsLight, gets 79. Give Andre some encouragement. Point out RVD is a good example. Alright, 7 days to heal your broken fingers. That's good. Did flip the bench off and broke Richard's finger. Nice. That tracks. Let's go to the end of the current month. One third of the way through the month. Boom, 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 boom. Cena put Kenny over and Randy put over Ricochet. Nice. We're still on. Oh, okay, we're on June 20th. I was gonna say, how the fuck are we still on June 10th? We're 41% now. Boom, 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 boom. Boom, boom, boom. Boom, 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 boom. Alright, nice. Oh, wait. Doom Puff extended deal with ACW. So did TARDIS Mechanic. Kiwi. Nice. That's pretty cool, Andy. How'd it go? Boom, boom, boom. Okay, here's the new date. Okay, nothing crazy. You left it up to fate? Nice. Boom, 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 boom. We're at 52%. We're to 55%. $57%. 60%. Alright, I'll be right back. I'm gonna go check something and grab a snack.
How possible do you think it would be for you to change the lobby from private to public
Right
while
now,
attempting to survive?
right now, probably hard. I could try though, but in 23 seconds, probably easier.
It doesn't look good.
Oh fuck! I ran into the corner.
I can be brought in.
Now I can do it.
Yeah. I imagine you can.
This guy's really angry. Oh, he's gonna hook him. I get to bleed out. He gets a hook. How come he gets a hook? Yeah, pick me up, baby. Come on, he's not over here. It's okay. All right, he's definitely coming now, though, because I am on his MVP most hated people list, and I gotta get out of here because nowhere on this map is a safe space for me. The best place for you guys is away from me. You gotta get out of here. This isn't a safe space.
Room for the dawn. Losing your mind trying to keep stuff organized. Oh my god, this bitch just got in my bed. I'm being molested. She touched my butt. I gotta get out of here. Gropey McGee's here. My cousin. She touches butts.
Alright, the boss hasn't come to check on me at this generator, so I must be doing a good job. I think I might get promoted. Nick Cage, head of the Jiffy Loop. It's coming up, baby. I just gotta talk to my boss, Legion. I don't know which one of them's in charge. There's like 70 of them. Drugged up little kids, I think. I don't really know. All I know is this Jiffy Loop needs a manager, and I am just the guy. Watch, I'm gonna fix this. I'm gonna use the flamboozle.
Oh shit! Ooga booga! Ooga booga! I drop a thing!
You replace R1? Okay. Oven's preheating? Nice. Oh. Fuck.
Eliminate all enemies before the timer reaches 0. Melee strike the orbs to have extra seconds added to the clock. A formidable performance. This test is now complete.
Wait, what? Wait, what? I threw the glaive one time and I won? Huh?
Oh no. I've secured an invitation to a feast in Thomond and a seat close to Denise. Despite my determined attempts, I'm failing to stripe up conversation. She's probably rendered speechless by the intensity of my affections. Suddenly, the loudest fart I've ever heard erupts from our table.
moves and the
World
coaching,
title, thank you,
just
thank you.
phenomenal. And then hey, it's a players' league. Those guys
at
came
that.
out and took care of business.
And thanks to
We had
everyone
shirts
out
ready
there
to go,
who's been
baby.
with us through this entire journey.
Oh my God,
Take
I'm
care,
invisible.
and we'll see you next season.
I'm invisible. Oh my God. I'm a ghost. No wonder I got so many points. This was all in my head. Holy shit. They M. Night Shyamalan'd me. None of this happened. I died. This was all fucking... They did this without me. I was a ghost. I am Jesus Christ today.
That's man, they sure know how to treat a lady.
Takes two to finish the whole cheesecake in the fridge normally. But I guess not for you.
Damn. Oh man. It took a while for you to die there.
What happened to your screen? I saw it go black there for a second.
Oh,
Mine's doing it
whatever
too.
you need, you have to
What
do
a
it,
weird
and then I
glitch.
can do it. Right after.
Yeah, I don't. You should take your jetpack instead.
You sure you don't want me to come over and
Yeah, it's fine.
help you out there?
Yeah, it's fine. Yeah, you don't have to jerk me off. It's cool. Thanks though, dude. Appreciate the offer. Where else? Ooh.
All right, I'm back with a little coffee. We're gonna play for just a little while. Thanks, Mike. I don't think that's how it's supposed to happen. I think it's gonna fail. Meow. Go, spaceship, go. Bum, bum, bum. keep getting goldfishes. But Damn. All right, let's check. I'm trying to check now and it's not letting me. So I'm assuming no. Yeah. It's 80% now. Killing me. It is, Mike. If I had known it was going to take this long to unpack, we would have unpacked earlier. Oh, we were doing other stuff. And it would have been done and ready to go by the time we were done. 90%. It's taking so long. I wish I could start it on cloud and then switch. %. 'What was the game called? %. Saloon Simulator? That sounds cool. %. Fudge me. It's cooking, but it's taking forever. 95. We're gonna keep out of games because it seems to be going faster right now.
One day I'm gonna be in this game. I'm gonna be playing it and be having fun. $96. 3 gigs to go. I did pre-install, Mike. I pre-downloaded it. This is this whole thing has been unpacking. It hasn't been downloading. It was pre-downloaded. That's why it's really annoying. $97. $98%. $25 Canadian, the Saloon Simulator game. That's not bad. That's a pretty good price. $99%.
That's a good point, Mike. Nice. Outer Worlds 2 ready to play. In the time of chimpanzees, I was a monkey. Now we gotta fight the shader boss. The remake of Progress Quest, nice. First we had to beat the download boss, now we have to beat the shader boss. getting there. Budge. I just want to play the game. I just want to play the game. Oh, it's moving. It's moving a little bit. It's over 90% done.
Welcome to the Outer Worlds 2. Any similarities to real-world dystopian corporate-branded hellscapes are purely coincidental. I'm the Moon Man. You might know me from such business entities as Spacer's Choice or its parent company, Universal Defense Logistics. Yeah, I'm kind of a big deal. But I won't bore you with how I became the galaxy's most beloved and recognizable spokesmoon. You're here to choose options from a menu. Well, have I got menu options for you?
Start a new game. Smokey's ship.
Commander, we've been hit by one of those space anomalies.
Buddy?
And the piloting system is down.
Buddy?
The astrogator's gears are shot!
Get a hold of yourself.
Yeah, damn it.
You're an Earth Directorate agent.
Affirmative, Commander. What are the orders?
Brace
Brace for impact.
for impact.
Unable to brace for impact.
Is it the end for Commander Zane and Buddy? Tune in next week to find out.
From one side of the galaxy to the next, the Earth Directorate is on your side. Whether against corrupt corporations, tyrannical governments, or corrupt corporations in league with tyrannical governments, the Earth Directorate is here to fight for the rights of all colonists.
I want a little robot.
So remember, if you or your neighbor's government has turned tyrannical or sold themselves out to greedy corporate interests, just commandeer a skip drone and send the Earth Directorate an SOS, and we will respond immediately.
Please allow 6 months to 10 years, depending on your proximity to the nearest Earth Directorate base and any unforeseen encounters.
All right, time to make our guy. They're Mohawk? Mohawk, 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 Mohawk. I don't think there's a Mohawk. Pretty sick mullet, though. Let's do the mullet. That's the one, I think. Alright, you never cared for Earth Directorate, and they never cared for you, so much they decided it would be best to spend time, if not at all, your lives behind bars. However, desperate times call for desperate measures, so you accept a deal to work for them or escape when they weren't looking. Dutch Mantel with a mullet. Gambler, lawbringer, professor, renegade, roustabout. Renegade. Bum, 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 bum. Yeah, the facial hair is. Bum, 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 bum. Alright, let's do lock picking. Speech. And then hacking. Name? SidsLight. Renegade. Let's play normal. Renegade. It's still loading.
Commander, I know we're rarely of the same mind where tactics are concerned, but you're the best agent we've got for, let's say, our unofficial missions. And few are as unofficial as this one. Your destination, the Arcadian system, is the source of all skip drive manufacturing. However, they also fall outside our legal jurisdiction, a fact which no doubt makes this mission all the more intriguing to you. We have recently discovered that the drives are somehow responsible for the dangerous rift anomalies, the tears in the fabric of space itself. Without skip drives, interstellar travel is impossible. I'll not waste either of our time reviewing how the end of civilization would affect your personal prospects. Your mission is to rendezvous with De Vries, our forward agent, and assist her in retrieving the information needed to determine exactly how the skip drives cause the rift anomalies. But be advised, if you or any member of your team are captured, you will be on your own. There will be no rescue. We cannot afford for this to turn into an intergalactic incident. Agent De Vries will be contacting you shortly to coordinate your plan of action.
Okay.
I know you'll always do what serves you best. In fact, I'm counting on just that. May the law and your unerring sense of self-preservation guide you and your team.
Commander, hi. Agent Pascal told me to bring you your new model tactical time dilation device. They say these newfangled ones cost no, that ain't right. 10.25% less brain damage than the old ones. Yeah, impressive, huh? Way it seems to make everything move slower still feels a little weird to me, but they tell me I'll get used to it. They say the way it works is like, well, you know how parts of your brain can become damaged if you're in suspended animation too long? It kind of does the same thing. Oh no, they don't simulate it. It's the real McCoy. The lab coats swear it's perfectly safe. Science is amazing, ain't it? Listen to me, rambling on. So, well, anyway, here you go. Look, Commander, truth be told, I asked to deliver it to you. I was just hoping to get a moment to ask you for a pointer or two, you know, on how to be a great agent like yourself. Because, well, you're a legend. And the other agents, well, let's just say they disagree on just how I should go about it. Well, Pascal likes to joke around, but I think she's being sincere when she says it's all about looking out for the people who can't defend themselves. Sandoval says he's got no time for weakness. He says we gotta save people because they're too stupid to save themselves, and that we have righteousness on our side. And Jepson, well, you know him, he don't talk much. So, what do you think?
Put the people first.
There's some advice worth taking to heart. Anyway, thanks for giving me the time of day. Most superiors wouldn't. Oh, I almost plumb forgot to tell you. It's near time for Agent DeVries to establish contact. She's like you, top tier, one of the Earth Directorate's best. I know you'll like her. Anyway, we ought to be getting down to the main room and open up the channel. No need to wait on my account, Commander. I'll join you in just a tick.
Commander, your credentials are required to open the channel with Agent DeVries. Yours are currently located in your cabin.
Don't worry, you're not the only one who needs their gray matter rewired after hibernating our way through skip space, Commander.
Your cabin door appears jammed, Commander. I've made an internal note for Agent Ibarra to look into the cause. In the interim, you will need to find another way in.
Captain Credentials.
Considering the danger and consequence of the mission we're about to undertake, I hope you'll forgive the lack of pleasantries. Arcadia is ruled by a dictatorship that calls itself the Protectorate. They are beyond secretive. However, it is their inability to even imagine that someone could infiltrate their system that has given us an advantage. One I've found a way to exploit spectacularly. As unbelievable as it may sound, once you make your way to my location in the skip labs, we will be liberating an unsealed skip core. Then you know what I'm speaking of. But the whole story about the explosive seals being necessary to complete the circuit so they'll function? Well, it's a lie. The seals are just there to conceal the inner workings of the drive so no one else can duplicate them. Examining an unsealed one will be invaluable in helping our lab coats figure out how they cause the rifts. But you'll first need to make your way to the station proper from the landing pad. Hopefully none. Our mission's timing is fortuitous. Most of the sector security was reassigned to the far side of the station in preparation for the imminent visit of their son. They decommissioned several landing pads, including ours, to give them fewer points of entry to guard, giving us fewer chances to be intercepted. You'll just need to reroute power to open the door to the sector once you've landed. Once you gain access to the sector, you'll need to shut down their communications to keep them from alerting anyone to our presence. Then, you'll need to handle their combat mechs.
What about hacking my way through?
Likely you'd need to find a control terminal to access. If you can, though, shutting them down before they even know you're there is advisable. They're relentless and well-armored. I've managed to leave caches of tools and intel for you throughout the sector. I'd take advantage of all of them, were I you. This may sound simple, but I cannot stress this enough. Do not underestimate the danger we face.
Come on, Agent. Haven't you heard? We're the best and brightest. We infiltrate corrupt governments before breakfast most days.
Do you think this is some kind of joke? The Protectorate are the worst of the worst and will not hesitate to string you up if you're caught, if you're lucky. They think nothing of regularly chemically lobotomizing their own subjects for even the slightest error. Your life isn't the only one at risk here. Don't tell me to calm down.
Calm down.
You know what I've sacrificed? What I'm prepared to sacrifice still? I've spent the better part of a year laying the groundwork for this mission. I don't need a team led by some self-serving raconteur who plays fast and loose with the rules whenever it suits them, fouling it up.
Ooh. You remember who's the commanding officer on this mission?
Yes, of course. You were in
Damn
command
right,
here.
Jay.
I apologize if I allowed my nerves to get the better of me. It will not happen again. I promise you. I need to go now. My absence will be noticed soon. Once you land, I'll patch in over comms and guide you through the sector.
Augustine! I mean, Agent DeFreeze. I just wanted to say we're all looking forward to working with you.
Who? Niles? Is that you? Law, what are you doing here? It's been so long.
I'm an agent. First assignment. Suppose I look up Mike different now. Less grease. Oh, and no more smelling like fuel neither. Most days. Can't wait to see you once this is over, Agent. And good luck.
Same to you, Ibarra. DeVries out.
Navigator's warmed up in the cockpit, Commander. Whenever you're ready to fly us in.
To the cockpit. Damn right, I'm a raccoon. Or PNG next. That'd be cool.
Which is each and every one of you. Yes.
Commander, Ibarra and I will secure the building down here, while you're upstairs restoring power to the door.
The protector of our kingdom and the bedrock our system is built, but even I can't succeed alone. So be diligent, and remember, failure will be met with severe consequences.
Smell. Did a sprat get flash fried in here?
Howard up.
The electrical system misfired somehow. Security has been triggered. This needs to be dealt with quickly.
YouTube death. Expiring without permission will result. Please note, greetings, subject. A subject is better able to serve when all.
Commander, we finished our sweep. I'd wager we could use the intercom to call for help, Commander. Must be a screen's broken.
Or we could try shutting them down ourselves. I also found a vent around the corner might get us inside in a less conspicuous manner than strolling through the front gate. Though you'd have to pick the lock to see for sure. Oh, I came prepared, Commander. Here's everything you'll need.
on the way over for tacos. Okay, have a great shower. Enjoy your tacos. Appreciate the alert.
Rerouting power did the trick, Commander. All peace and quiet here now.
Let's not waste time congratulating ourselves. Commander, the situation is becoming more fluid than I'd originally planned for. We've got to change our approach. Split the team to handle comms and security concurrently.
Good to know DeVries is consistently on edge. Wasn't just me. You'd think she'd never been on a mission before. Everyone knows fluid's about the best you can hope for. Well, sitting here jawing ain't gonna accomplish much. Looks to be central dispatch on the right with security ops on the left. Which you taking, Commander? We'll hit the other. Kinda figured that'd be your choice. Shoot a couple for me, will you? Ibarra and I'll take security ops, then meet you at the skip labs. We'll stay well out of trouble, won't we, Cadet?
That's right. Like you told me, Commander, everyone's well-being depends on our success. If whatever's going on here is as bad as the Chief thinks, then we'll make an end of it.
Right. Well, then, notwithstanding Ibarra's enthusiasm here, or DeVries' concerns over fluidity, I'm fairly certain we've got...
Agent Pascal, ma'am, I've been cogitating on how best to gain entry into security ops. You know, nice and quiet like.
Oh, you gonna school me on some of that newfangled academy training of yours? So long as it don't result in us being unceremoniously shot, suppose I could hear you out.
Getting shot certainly part of it.
Surely you don't think it's anything untoward. The surprise appraisal of our confidence seems more likely.
Arm welding in progress. Unit shall report. By flying sparks.
Studying.
Jepson and I are in position above the sector, Commander. Path's been cleared. Only encountered one guard. Dealt with it. Should have
As long as it's done righteously in the name of the Earth Directorate. Right, Sandoval?
I wouldn't stand too close to the airlock when we're back on the ship, Pascal.
Down! Grenade! Away!
You need to sabotage the transformer to disable the failsafe. This will allow you to open the door and proceed. I left the manual in the locker to your right in case you need it.
Subjects, we all know that a structure is only as strong as its basic elements, the dirt on which it is built. which is each and every one of you.
Now that that's done, did I forget to mention the alarm? Just ignore it and get to the manual override in the control room as soon as you can.
Allocating explosive. Neutralized. Cover. Maintaining.
Boop boop boom, boop boop boom, boop boop boop, boop boop boop.
Failure will be met with severe consequences. Liquored up on artificial.
We're encountering more opposition over here than Debris said we should. Nothing too serious, but any distraction you can provide would be helpful, Commander.
Yes, you are not just a... on which it is built, which is each and every one of you. Yes.
Comms are down. This is going better than I expected. The nearby elevator will take you out to the rendezvous point. I'll see you and your team. Give us a minute. Something's not right.
Whoa. Hold on. What's this doing here?
What's that? An explosion? Avara, Pascal, do you come?
Commander, what do I do? Everything was fine, and then... Oh, I think Pascal's hurt.
Buddy, you're missing your arm.
There is a 90% chance Agent Pascal is trapped under rubble. 87% chance she is mortally wounded beyond help. 85% chance she's deceased.
I don't understand. Everything went bad so fast. But we can't stay here. The mission. We've got to complete the mission. Commander, surely you ain't suggesting I leave one of our own behind? Not after what you told me back on the ship. No. You can write me up later. But I ain't leaving here without her.
Issuing urgent reminder. Time is of the essence. Please continue on to the skip labs per Earth Directorate guidelines. An incapacitated agent's equipment is available for team use. Agent Ibarra's...
Commander, guards are closing in on your location. Agent DeVries, we need an updated tactical report. We've got agents down.
This makes no sense. There were no hostiles in the immediate area. No logical cause for that explosion. There's nothing more we can do for them. Change our mission. We have no choice but to keep pushing forward.
Any subject failing to comply, stand by for further instructions.
Seeking shelter!
Hey, you there! What are you doing here? Why aren't you at your post? Has this whole facility gone mad? Something has transpired at Central Dispatch. I've heard gunshots. I've attempted to raise anyone within the sector, but communications are completely down.
Okay.
And there was that explosion. Please, tell me you know what's happening here. You traitorous
Throw your pistol.
swine.
I haven't.
You shan't get away with this! I mean, Matriarch, be my witness. I won't allow you to get away with this! Let us just see how you fare against the entirety of this sector's automechs!
What in the void was going on out there? Did you think shooting up the place was a good idea right now? After what happened to Niles? You need to stop the tomfoolery, take the lift behind you, and get to me as soon as you can. It is imperative we retrieve this unsealed core and escape this station. Commander, be on your guard. I'm picking up increasing security activity in your area. They'll be at your location at any moment.
Not a drill.
Continue. Fuck.
On out there. Did you think shooting up the place was a good idea right now? After what happened to Niles? You need to stop the tomfoolery, take the lift behind you, and get to me as soon as you can. It is imperative we retrieve this unsealed core and escape this station. Commander, be on your guard. I'm picking up increased security activity in your area. They'll be at your location at any moment.
This is not a drill.
Commander, can you hear us? Something's wrong. We can't get into the skip lab, and DeVries isn't responding to our comms. In other words, we're trapped out here. so don't count on us for backup. We'll be busy keeping ourselves alive. Don't worry about... us. Just get to DeVries and liberate that core so we can get out of here.
Heading to the floor.
Boy, damn it! Can't you get anything right? You were supposed to be dead already. I shouldn't have depended on your unwillingness to play by anyone's rules but your own, working to my advantage. Oh, an infuriating miscalculation on my part, but one that will soon be rectified. Let me put this simply. Simple enough for even you to understand. The grand plan mandates this abomination of an experiment must die. And you along with it.
What exactly is this obvious flawed
I have
grand
neither
plan?
the time nor the need to explain the veracity, the nuances of the plan to one such as yourself.
Now
I
it's
was
just collateral damage?
fond of him too. Saving him would have been preferable were I given the choice. But the plan cares not for our wants. I couldn't risk the delicate balance of the predictions. The mathematical computations involved are very specific. There is no
Screw the
too
math.
late.
Stand down.
This is happening right on time, as it must. And whether Niles is alive or dead has no bearing on it. Farewell, Commander.
Lovren's family has been killed by a naturally occurring rift anomaly.
High priority alert to all Earth Directorate agents. Contact with Earth has been low.
Identified ships on the edge of Arcadia.
It's no longer just a spacer's choice, it's Auntie's choice. Greater value for your bid.
Arcadian citizens, we've come to deliver you from oppression.
Abduction. The Outer Worlds 2.
You're not hearing me, Val. They were out there for almost 10 years. You know what usually happens when someone left in suspended animation that long.
Explosive cell death may result from extended periods of suspended animation. Death occurs quickly as the human body rapidly liquefies.
Exactly. And it would be my fault it happens. Oh, I never should have stopped looking. I can't face the commander right now. Not like this. I'll be in the cockpit.
Welcome back to consciousness, Commander. Please accept your back pay for the previous mission. It has been prorated according to the mission's failure and your unapproved 3,468-day sabbatical. This unit is not programmed to judge the activities of off-duty agents. Revival
floating in
protocols
space, you
mandate
bitch.
a physical and cognitive test to confirm mission readiness. This is to ensure no unexpected changes have occurred regarding your abilities. Acknowledged. Your refusal has been noted in your permanent record. An event summary will now be provided to improve your situational awareness, Commander. If you feel yourself beginning to liquefy at any point, following an aggressive merger between Anti-Cleo's and Spacer's Anti's Choice claims they are following market demands and liberating Arcadia through the power of capitalism. Unfortunately, their invasion fleet also exacerbated the Rift anomaly. The Rift also remains a threat to the colony. Current estimations suggest the Rift will correct. Agent Ibarra has expressed far more confusion and alarm about Agent DeVries did indeed survive. The satellite Agent Ibarra prioritized your recovery above this unit has observed a marked improvement in Agent Ibarra. Final update. Due to the deaths of every other squad member, Agent Ibarra is now a...
Alright. We're going to save here because I am exhausted and I have a collab that's in 5 hours. So we're going to save here so we can wake up for that. Let's go ahead and raid. Let's raid Lumi Boo. So we'll go raid Lumi Boo. I hope you guys have a great night. I will see everyone later on. I'll be back around 1 or 2 a.m. Eastern to play some ACW on TEW with Coco Sports. But for now, I bid you adieu. Farewell, everyone.